Welcome, Radical Ones, to the YouTube edition of the Radical Retro Rewind. As always, I am your host, Radical Ryan Hunter, and I am joined by my friend, the fabulous Gcap recap himself, Geof.
What's going on, everybody? Hey, Ryan.
We're going to eat more food, Geof. We're going to eat more food.
Yes.
So today, my friend, we're on for a Gcap rehack. So this started with our McRib episode, or did it start with the Thanksgiving episode? No.
McRib's the one that started it all. The granddaddy that started it all. Yep.
So since then, we've become foodies.
Yes, we're trying to get credit in the mukbang community, street cred, but they haven't accepted us just yet. But we're trying.
Because we are trying today the McHack from McDonald's.
Yes.
The land, air, and sea.
Not just any hack. This is their WrestleMania. Like, this is the most expensive because they have several, but this is everything. This is beef, chicken, and fish. All in one.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Geof, but we've seen multiple posts of people posting this granddaddy of a sandwich.
Yes. Lots of people have posted pictures of them, yes.
But have we seen them eat them?
I haven't seen the corpse. I've not seen.
Guess what? Both Geof and myself, we have them here. We're gonna eat on camera. Our one of our things that we seem to be famous for. And we're gonna have the McHacks.
Wait a second. Hold that up. You got a cool bag, man. What is that? Menu turn that around.
Ooh, turn that around. Say? We
bag, you build, yeah.
So they're lazy. No. Oh, what is this?
It's all the names of them. Dude, they gave me a generic bag. I didn't get anything. The only thing they gave me in my bag's a hole.
Sometimes that's a sign of affection.
Well, not for the $10 price tag. It shouldn't be. Jeez, man.
Oh, so
special bag.
Mine came to $13.99. I think that we always have our separate prices, right? It always changes.
Did you get the whole meal? Did you get fries and a drink?
No. Matter of fact, I think the receipt should be in here.
Did you order it delivery, or did you go pick it up?
Pick up.
Huh.
It's not in here, the receipt. But there's napkins, though.
Yeah, mine was they gave me lots of napkins.
Here's that bag. They rip kind of, I guess it's probably more biodegradable now, but it rips as soon as you put your hands in this bag and notice.
It's not very sturdy anymore. No, not at all.
So now we have our pieces, right, Geof? Do you want to show off what you got over there?
So, the whole thing is they advertise this, Ryan, if I may, Ryan. They advertise this as one giant sandwich to where you have to, it's built in a certain way. Like, you have the Big Mac piece here, and then the fish, and then a bread piece, and a chicken. So there's a whole thing. Ryan found a great picture, which we're going to have to use as a visual aid to make it the proper McDonald's way. But we thought we were going to get this thing made, but no, they just this is how they come. They bag, we build. So
they ain't lying. So
yeah.
I guess it's basically the stuff that they have from their menu, which we kind of had an idea, but
yeah,
I'm surprised. Besides the bag, there's not more of a. I mean, I guess what's the point? I mean, when will you ever eat this kind of continuous basis? But a little something, maybe like you said, maybe just a longer box, one big box, or a bag that.
At least you got a freaking bag, man. I didn't get shit.
That's all. Well, you know how we're batting over here with the McRibs and stuff. No, I'm surprised we even got the bag here.
I know. Well, You know, it's I can't even believe we're gonna eat this. People think like whatever. I could very well get sick eating this. It's a lot. It's a lot. Tartar sauce with burger meat. I mean, I don't. Maybe it's delicious, Ryan, but that's why we're doing this video. Yes.
That's right, Geof. And by the way, it's described as the land, air, and sea sandwich combines 100% pure beef patties, a juicy chicken patty, and a fish source from sustainable managed fisheries.
You know what else it combines, right? Probably like 800 calories times 3. This is going to be a barn burner, a belly buster.
Right? Like, so this is a calorie bomb, if anything. So are we finally not mukbanging? Mukbanging.
Mukbanging. Mick mukbang. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it works.
Mukbanging.
You know, after thinking about this, Ryan, we should have had a. You know how they have watch-alongs. Yes. What if we did an eat-along to where people, so that way we could build our sandwiches together? This would have been, you know. But so for all of you that are watching this now, like whenever you're watching, if you went and picked it up ahead of time,
pause it right now. Pause the video right now.
We should build it. We should build it together, right? So because there's a certain way you have to build it, Ryan. So we should give instructions, right? Yes.
So this is 6 minutes and 35 seconds, and this is when you pause to build.
Oh yeah, when they're
at
like,
home,
start your countdown.
You place your order. You go to your pickup. And you know what else you need, Geof, to do something like this?
What's that?
I'm unveiling it to you.
You're emailing it?
No.
Oh.
I'm unveiling my. You can't even see it. I found this the other day.
What is it?
I found this the other day. And
you have a bib?
I said, I'm going to save this for this stream.
I mean, it's going to get messy, dude. That's why I didn't wear any of my cool shirts. I just wore like a hoodie because it's going to be messy, guys. It's
not Red Lobster, by the way. It's not.
I mean, it's sea related, Ryan. It's relative. It's apropos. It's apropos.
You're right. There's a fish fillet sandwich.
Yeah, I had a box and everything. Look at that.
This kind of looks like a shirt now. You can't even tell that. Like,
yeah, first you were like going like this. Shirt. I thought you were gonna have like a super Ronald McDonald shirt or something coming out, but that's even better.
No, that would have been exciting.
I love it.
I'm disrobing and
I need a bib.
This was just a lucky fluke on my end. Somehow this was just what I have thrown with my items in my house for some reason.
I think moving forward, because maybe the mukbanging community will embrace the bib. Maybe we should wear bibs next time. Maybe that should be a thing.
They can call us Bib Fortunas from Star Wars.
Oh, we can call ourselves, the Bib Fortunas. Trademark.
Each one is, there you go. Up. Because we just did the Book of Boba Fett Season 1 spoilers.
Yes, and we'll call it like the BEEB, and then Fortunas has a Z at the end, so Disney can't come after us. Sorry, and Disney.
We both represent
Sorry,
one
Disney.
of those
I know my ways around that, P.
Yeah. All right. So
actually, we don't have any money for Disney to go after, so who cares? They go after my sandwich, but they can't.
You're fired. Okay. Ryan. So I am also looking at the picture that I sent Geof to actually see what we got here. So we got the Big Mac.
I'll show it. You point.
Fish fillet.
Oh my!
So the bottom one is okay. So right off the bat, viewers might know, but I know Geof knows. I'm allergic to sesame seeds, so unfortunately, sesame seed bun, it's gotta go. But lucky, I mean, they give you the buns for the fish fillet and the McChicken. So there you go. You don't need the top to all these things because they could have saved themselves a little money too there.
Yep. Well, I'll say this too, Ryan. If we ate this in person, I love sesame seeds. I would have given you my piece for that, and then I would have had two.
I would say you would have given me your bottom buns.
Bottom buns. I don't know. You asked me if you can customize that on the app. I don't know if you can. You might. That might be a drive-through only kind of a thing.
And look, of course, the Big Mac. Because usually, if I ordered a burger from someplace, I would always say, "Do you have a seedless bun? Can you give me 2 of the bottoms?" But the Big Mac kind of has seeds on the middle 1 and 2. So unfortunately, the middle bread is coming off too. But I'm gonna try to take the Mac sauce.
Dude, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry at all. So okay,
I'm sorry, Ron.
So Geoff, we have bottom.
Bottom, and then
beef.
Yes, the bottom beef pre-middle bun of the Big Mac is the foundation, everybody, right?
Okay, so I'm
followed by the fish
chicken
fillet itself with the tartar sauce. So here, look, here's stage 1.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
There you go. Watch along. Stage 1.
I'm glad I have this bib.
See, and I was even gonna like Gcap it too, because I like to get, when I get these, I always get cheese on them.
Cheese?
And the like I do the McRib and the fish, and the chicken, but I wanted to do this the right way. I wanted to do this legit.
I love that. See? If anything around here, we're honest.
Oh, wait a second. I didn't ask for cheese. Cheese is on mine. Do these usually come with cheese? I don't see that.
Oh, wait,
I didn't ask for cheese, I swear.
Your fish fillet has a cheese.
Does yours have
cheese? It does. It must come with the cheese. I haven't had a fish fillet in, I can't tell you how long.
Same. I'm not going to argue.
Wait, you said cheese. Wait, right? You said it comes with cheese? Is that what this is?
Looks like melted soap, like the soap that you like, soap bar. Oh yeah, look, I got it too.
So it's this. What is that? Is that the look of it? The slide off?
It's.
Oh boy.
Oh, well, I thought. Well, at least it's not just me. Yeah, here. We'll do this. It's not going to look as pretty as it does in the picture.
No, it doesn't look pretty at all. With my Sesame Massacre over here, I'm scraping things. Okay, Geoff.
So stage 2, right? I want to make sure I'm doing this right, Ryan, and I'm leading you the right way. I don't see cheese in the picture, but there's nothing I could do because the cheese is stuck to my.
It's really stuck. I was trying to pull it off too. It's stuck on there. So all right.
That looks horrible. Look at that.
It's so sad. Okay, so the
sad sandwich.
Okay, so there we go. Okay, so what's next? So we got
next is the hold on, my hands as well. Next is after that, with the tartar sauce, which we have, is
the bottom
of the Big Mac bun. Wait a minute. The middle
like that.
The middle Big Mac with the sauce.
Okay, so
and
yes.
And the pickle.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, pickle.
So I guess is that stage 3? Oh, dude, how are we gonna eat? Look, we're not even done. This is wow.
Okay, then the chicken goes on top, right? Of that.
No. Then, oh wait a minute. Did you already put your burger meat on?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't do that. My bad. Okay, wait a minute. Retraction. Here's stage 3. I didn't do it right. The leaning tower of McDonald's is falling. But yeah, there you go.
The other signature of this group, of this duo, is assembling food and not knowing what the hell we're doing.
Or how it's going to taste, or whether we should be sharing our first reactions with the world.
Nothing could be what we went through on Thanksgiving.
Oh no.
That was a nightmare of epic proportions for everyone involved, probably at home.
The next thing, okay, so then we finally finish it off with the chicken patty.
Okay. Oh my God.
And then, so should we call that stage 4?
Yeah.
And then we top it off. Let me move this out of the way.
Using the fish sandwich instead of the.
Yes. So Ryan will have to do. Poor Ryan will have to do that because of the his allergy. But
he's got the beautiful buns over there. The buns of the bottom.
Here's the final thing. Stage 5. May I take a picture, please, for the gram?
Please, of course. And in the meantime,
I'm going to do this too, Ryan. So you're going to be in my gram picture.
I'll talk about all the regrets in my life that's come to this moment.
All the regrets. Regrets, I've made a few.
Does it look all beautiful? Does it look all beautiful on your end?
Oh yeah, it looks like such a healthy looking sandwich. It's so wonderful.
Would they call this the heart attack deluxe?
Either that or you're asking to get sick.
Poor Radical Ryan Hunter Studios over here. It's just full of like tartar sauce, pickles. We're gonna have to have a studio clean down this desk. Ooh,
you're on my Instagram. You're gonna be on my Instagram.
So pretty.
You know, we should come up with two. That's why, if you notice, my head's like kind of cut off versus my usual things. It's so I could get this in the shot too. So that's why I did it.
That's the
this way.
That's the money maker. Okay.
A little closer. We got to come up with some kind of cheers or something when we start eating this weird stuff.
Bib Fortunas.
Yeah, there we go. We'll dedicate this to Bib Fortunas.
Oh, okay. Should we go to the can?
Oh yeah. Cheer. Oops. Oh wait a minute. We could do it this way, like cheer, like cheer. Ah.
Ooh, did you feel my bump over there? Is that what made everything?
It's like you bumped it and the lettuce came out.
Okay.
Let's go for it. Ready?
Okay, you ready?
How am I gonna do this?
Well, you really gotta.
Man, they made you work for that.
I don't know what I taste. I taste every. I taste the fish sandwich out of everything. Is that the strongest taste to you?
I agree. I tasted fish. Then I hopefully I got the chicken in there too. I tasted the
fish. My God, can you? I don't even taste chicken.
No, I'll tell you. Okay, so here's what I taste. I tasted the fish first. Then I had a hint of beef as I was chewing.
Well, now slight hint, yes, of beef. No chicken. Hint. No chicken.
Then I tasted fish real bad when you mentioned it. Now I feel the pepper, like the little spiciness pepper from the chicken sandwich, but I don't taste the chicken itself.
It's like a wasted calorie. No taste of the chicken.
I mean, I'm gonna eat it. Let's eat another one.
Yeah, see if you get another flavor in another area. I love this.
Let me see. Let me try this side.
Oh, you move.
It's falling apart on me. Mukbangers, are you impressed with us? Are you impressed with the Bib Fortuna?
No, they want us. We would have to eat 50 of these. 50
Oh,
is there anyone who's eating more than one of these?
How are we gonna have street? What's worth street credit with the mukbang community if we're dead, right? So can't eat 50 of these, maybe 20
individually or.
Oh, you mean all at once? Oh, God.
Strangely, all I taste is fish and beef, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually peppery, like you're saying. I taste the pepper now.
I'm saying, do you feel the pepper? Like I taste the Big Mac sauce this time, but I don't taste the Big Mac. Why didn't they just have us put the extra bread on there too? Like, what is?
Oh yeah, I'm surprised.
Like, Ryan, this is like McDonald's like big marketing thing for like the month. Do you know what I mean?
Jeff, what were you saying earlier that you heard there was possibly a shortage because of this?
That was a big bite.
It's crazy because it's not anything, like we said it earlier, it's not anything like exotic.
Yeah, they were discontinuing. My wife told me My wife told me she saw an article about the one. Because there's several hacks. There's ones for the
Yes.
there's one
Crunchy
for,
double and the surf and turf and hash brown McMuffin.
yeah. The breakfast ones sound great. I mean, they sound it's like basically their stuff, but you put the hash brown on it. That sounds awesome. Like that's not. I wouldn't say that's weird, but
No, oh no.
there's one that's called either the crispy
Crunchy double? Crunchy double.
crunchy double. And I mean, it's usually what I eat normally. It's like chicken nuggets, but not all together, like not all in one big thing. But it's Big Mac and nuggets. So it's like 4 nuggets on a Big Mac, which I was like, okay, like that wasn't as impressive as doing something like weird like this.
No.
But yeah, they said
Right,
there's
we went for the grands.
Yes,
The granddaddy of them all.
we went for the Super Bowl of the of all the McHacks. But yeah, there's a shortage because something about the prep time needed or something, and I was like, what are they talking about? Because you have to make it yourself.
Maybe it's the fish. I would say the fish. Isn't the fish fillet always an issue? Out of all of these items, I feel like the fish fillet. The other ones are normal. Oh.
When I was in college, my girlfriend used to hate to go to McDonald's with me because, you know, I love chicken McNuggets. Everyone knows I love chicken McNuggets. I'd always get them, and they'd always ask us to pull forward. She hated chicken McNuggets
Because it took longer. It took longer.
It was the chicken. It was chicken. It's like when I go to Arby's. I like. Do you like Arby's? I know. I feel your struggle right now.
Sorry.
Me too.
We only got Arby's the last few years, and I really haven't gotten to experience it enough to really. But
Yeah.
I hear people love it.
I've eaten it my whole life. I love it. The roast beef sandwiches, and they have sliders and stuff. But my favorite thing is they actually have these things called potato cakes. So they're wedges like this. Instead of fries, you can get these things that are called potato wedges. They're like a triangle. They're like yay thick. They are so good. But every time my wife now gets so mad because I order the potato wedges, which she doesn't like, or potato cakes. Yep. Pull forward. So they got to make them. So fish, I don't think I've ever had an issue with, but I haven't eaten it enough to make I'm only making an educated guess.
You won't believe this. I ate that whole thing already. I just inhaled it. I was starving. I can't believe it. I thought it was going to be like, I'm a pig. Oh my God.
God bless you. You also didn't have this big bun.
That's right. My bun was more subdued. That's true. I noticed your bun looked nice and plump.
Subdued. I mean, I also have a stale bun. You notice it's like falling, like my bun's just falling apart.
Mine was falling apart too. I got little pieces of bun. Now, I'm going to wait for final remarks until you're done. I want you to experience the whole thing. But I will say, dominant, really, I say this is a fish sandwich.
Yeah.
This is a fish sandwich with mac sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what are you getting that mac sauce kick? Oh, see, Geof is good. He shows it like off to the camera. I'm just like a bird eating it like a crazy person, like I was eating off a garbage can.
Yeah, but I'm just worried I'm going to gross people out. I'm kind of biting like real close to the camera. Maybe that'll impress the mukbangers.
But you're giving us the mukbang credibility.
It's that trying to get street cred.
It's that close-up shot that's going to win them over. God bless.
Either that or I'm going to make people sick. But you're watching an eating video, so it's like, you know.
My God, King. No, you're doing good. You're doing very good.
I don't want to slow up your stream with me eating, so
No, that's the whole thing.
Give me your review. I'll eat.
Eat.
Oh, all
Eat,
right.
damn it. Eat for our entertainment. Now that I get to watch you eat.
I mean, I'll say this:
I
it's
can't
not
believe I
bad.
inhaled this. I was starving. I must have been. Who knew I had it in me? I didn't even need the bib. No, but that's gonna be the signature. Forget about the Vince McMahon head. That's still in my closet. Back there. He drops down once in a while to scare the crap out of me. Oh, that's right.
I cannot go without getting chicken McNuggets. Even when I eat something like this. I don't know if I'm going to eat those, but this is a bit filling.
Now I'm watching Geof eat. He's wiping his mouth. Now he's taking a sip of his soda.
Where do my napkins go?
I used them all and I'm throwing them in his bag. I'm like,
oh man, I think I used them all. Oh well.
But when you have a crumbling sandwich that's full of every sauce imaginable.
That's true.
There's always something so appealing about the sesame seed bun. I haven't been able to have sesames like since my whole life, so it's always that thought. I mean, it always looks so nice and beautiful and pretty on top.
Oh, so you've always had this allergy. It's not one you've developed over the years.
Yeah, this is one that I've had from the law. Shrimp is one of those ones that with the last few years just crept up, but
that stinks.
Yeah, sesame. I remember, my God, even the smell of it just burns for me. Like a sesame bagel, that's like you could smell death on a plate. Smells hot, like a.
Damn, dude, I didn't know I was such a slow eater.
You're not. You probably ate it like a normal person. I literally ate it like a crazy person, inhaling it.
I was trying to like be like mukbang and like, but I can't.
Mukbang.
Oh.
Well, here's some random thoughts. Still more. I'm looking at the remnants. Let me see. The bag was a nice touch to remind you that it was something different, right? Mm-hmm. If your bags are there, maybe they were sold out of the bags over there, Geof. Maybe your state was the issue, that you're the one causing the the shortage.
Place always has a big line.
The McNugget shortage over there. Okay, well, replaying it back, would you have added the extra buns in between? Because originally I'm like, okay, it's smart that they take it out, but even a triple decker will have an anchor in the middle of that, you know?
I will say the marketing machine of McDonald's has always been one of the most powerful ones in the world. I'm sure they tested that with so many people for so many months.
Yes. I don't just taste fish fillet.
Right. I don't think I could barely extend the jaw enough to chomp down on it. If you would have added those bread on there, I don't know what would have happened. I would have probably told you I can't do it. But that's just me. I don't know. There might be larger heads, larger people, bigger mouths. I don't know, but
what does that say about me? I put that whole thing in my mouth the first point. Although, yes, your bun was bigger. I got to remember, you had a bigger bun.
Yeah, it's different because you probably put something like this little guy. And I had that big.
I did have that little, as opposed to the granddad. I'm taking through.
Wait, I just thought of something. I'm still kind of hungry.
Here's another. See, this is the remnants of the chicken sandwich, or that you just take the bun off of. And you take the chicken off the bun. Did they also give you 50 pickles on yours?
No, they only gave me 2, and they stacked them one on top of. Look, you could almost make little like vegetarian sandwiches.
I said that's what I was thinking. But
should we try these to see if these are any good? You want to? Oh, you have the sesame though, right? So you can only do the one.
Some of them had the sesame. Okay, this one doesn't. It's from the McChicken.
Should I do 2 like this, or should I make one giant one?
Or wait, is that from them?
Yeah, be careful. Don't get any sesames.
Oh yeah, don't give yourself a giant one.
I was gonna say, should I do 2 like that, or should I
Yeah, give it
a mukbanging?
I love Geof always goes all in with these. Remember the last time candy corn you ate? Are you in?
Dude, I ate like a whole other like quarter pounder. I ate like a pig on that one, on the McRib.
And look, we checked on you how many months later? You're still sleek and you still got that jawline.
It's probably because there's some kind of like weird cyst like eating all the food in my stomach or something.
Oh god.
From eating all the fast food.
You got one of those tapeworms in there?
Tapeworms. Yeah, I've never eaten a McDonald's bun without anything on it. It's good. The roll's good. Have you ever done this? I haven't.
No, I've never. No. Although I do like, the bottom one especially has this nice lip. It's got a nice hard texture to it. Consoor.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, Ryan. So this is the fish fillet. I think this is like a potato roll.
I like potato rolls too.
Me too. Yeah.
My mother's partial to it. Potato. Always growing up, she loved those potato rolls.
Yeah, no, I've never tried it this way, but I know that you can get like my before when they only have fish, or at one point they only had fish at certain times during the year.
Yeah, for Lent and
yeah. But I have family members that were vegetarians, and they would, if they were going to go, because I'm an animal, so if they were going to go to McDonald's to get me stuff, they'd be like, "Well, can I get a burger with no burger?" And but I never tried that like this. But this is endearing.
And what about also the people that are on like the Atkins diet or the not the South Beach diet, but like a keto? Is it like just buns? No, you don't get any buns. You just get meat. Meat on lettuce. Meat on lettuce.
Yep.
Did we even get lettuce? Oh yeah, we got the shredded little bed.
We got the shredded lettuce from the chicken, the McChicken, and the Big Mac. But a lot of mine ended up on the floor, so I got to clean up after this.
Your Mac sauce went on the floor. Oh.
No, luckily no sauce, just the lettuce, like the loose lettuce. Oh, thank goodness, that would have been a mess.
Did you ever order an extra side of Mac sauce in a cup? Guy does.
They charge you for that?
I don't know. Guy always used to do that back in the day. It's like, can you order a cup with Mac sauce? A cup of, not like a cup, but like I guess they would give it to you in a probably a smaller thing. I was like, no, but that's smart.
Dude, their buns are like, this is really good. This is a good roll.
Oh, you
Big
could
Mac
have
was
put
stale.
those chicken nuggets on there, Geof. You could have put the 4 chicken nuggets on there.
Oh man, should I?
Do you have barbecue sauce? Oh no,
I do. I just don't think they'll fit. They'll be like a mess.
You don't
trust me. One day, maybe we'll do another McDonald's thing. Maybe I'll do something like it'll be like a McNugget contest. Like people like bet or something to say I can't eat like 100 McNuggets.
Oh my God. 1 McNugget, 2 McNuggets, 3 the count.
Do a guess how many you could almost have like a bet.
Oh,
there's 100 McNuggets. How many do you think he's gonna eat?
Going 1, going twice. 5. Do we get 5? Do I hear 6? 6 McNuggets. Do I hear 7? How many do you think you can put away, Geof?
I could probably do without anything else, right? Like without fries or anything, just McNuggets. I think I could confidently think I could get 40 down.
Wow, have you done that? You think?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I've never tried. I mean, I don't think it's something I should be bragging about, but
well, it could be worse things you could be bragging about.
Man, I'm gonna start asking McDonald's if they have any like rolls they're trying to give away. This is good.
You order, by the way, when you pull up, do you have extra rolls? Like what? Your buns, your old buns.
It's like a vegetarian sandwich.
Put some nice lettuce, tomato, possibly, whatever you want to put on there.
There was this guy I used to in my Florida Arby's, because I like love the Arby's sauce and the horsey sauce. So I always wanted to make sure that they gave me extra.
What the hell is in the horsey sauce?
It's horseradish.
Oh,
But it's almost like mayonnaise texture, so that because you just put like horseradish on a sandwich, it ain't gonna stick. And then Arby's sauce is almost like a barbecue-y, like spicy kind of barbecue-y. Together is it's the best sauce on the planet, even better than the Big Mac sauce. I will go out on a limb and say that. That's my bold statement. Ryan, you gotta try Arby's.
I wonder if people have strong feelings about that. Have you ever discussed that with anybody?
Nope.
About their sauce? Oh, you've heard that here first exclusively.
Hey, we could do that for our next video. Your first Arby's. Dude, I'll eat Arby's. I'll eat Arby's every day.
Oh, how dare you're cheating on the McNuggets?
If I got, oh my God, could you imagine chicken McNuggets and those potato cakes? Oh,
I'm looking up these potato cakes.
they're so good. Dude, they're so good. There's the one, they always ask if you want the large size, they give you 4. I'm like, yes.
Like, is there any other way? Wait, so what's the small size? 2? 2, okay.
Medium 3. Large 4.
Arby's. Potato cakes.
I tell them large or
potato cake.
GTFO.
Oh, they look like they're like triangular, like Jeff was saying, but has a hash brownie from McDonald's look to them.
Yes. Better than the McDonald's hash brown. Boom. Even bolder statement. They're that good, man.
Are they as greasy as the McDonald's one?
They're probably greasier.
They are.
You got to take a napkin and, yeah. I would. I mean, that's what I do.
Pat them down so you don't have any stomach issues the next day.
Yeah. Well,
what do you think? What did you think about this Gcap rehack?
So I would say
the land and sea.
I would say I enjoyed it. It was good. It was fun. It was a novelty.
Yeah.
I would take a McRib over it any day of the week. Twice on Sundays. I would also not sacrifice chicken McNuggets for it. It was fun for us to do. I think it's fun to try one time, but I mean, I don't know.
You wouldn't be like, oh my God, bring back that McHack after this.
No, because I can just buy all this stuff myself if I want to.
That's the thing. Nothing here is that. I think if it was something special, but honestly, like you said, it was a marketing genius. And if it's actually working with stuff they have on their menus already, how ingenious is that? How ingenious.
Think about it. We just bought, usually I'm going to get a Big Mac or a chicken nuggets. I got a fish fillet, a chicken sandwich, and a Big Mac.
Bam. And it's a hack.
Yeah, I think the hack.
Call it a hack.
Call it a. You're a hack. Give it up, man. You're a hack. I'll say this, I mean, the one that I thought sounded the best was the Big Mac chicken nugget. But like honestly, I eat those.
I think you're right.
I don't need to. I enjoy both of them. I don't need to cram them all down my throat all at one time. There's, you put like a hash brown or something on a dinner sandwich,
right? Change
or something like that. Like maybe what if they did something really weird, like sausage, like a sausage McMuffin, but they put they have one that has a chicken, I think. But what if they did something weird with like a fish and a piece of sausage?
Ooh, now that would be another taboo. That's much like the land and the air and the sea. You're mixing all of those three together. You're giving a sausage to the fish.
You call it a brunch sandwich, and they should combine the two.
Brunch. Okay. See, hash browns and eggs on by the way, right? Eggs are popular on top of burgers in places I've seen, right? So smart.
Egg whites only.
Yes, we were discussing this off camera. My cholesterol's up, y'all. Radical ones, radical Ryan hunters. Had too much cholesterol over the last few weeks and months.
Yep.
But you're right. Something like that, a brunch, put that egg on top of that burger and throw a hash brown on it.
Yeah, because they have fried egg burgers that you can get where they put the
All the
egg on there.
time.
So imagine doing that with like McDonald's make like their own fried egg burger, and then you can even do like Primani Brothers
On
did
a
with the French
McGriddle.
fries on the sandwich.
On a giant McGriddle though, bun. The bun is McGriddle.
Oh, the
This
McGriddle.
the one we just ate, the plain one, but McGriddles.
Oh, dude, we should. You know what we should do? We should also do our own hacks.
Yes, and I thought you were saying this once before, and they
Yep.
probably would have been more interesting than what we ended up actually with. But we experienced this moment in time. And what year was this, by the way? What year is this?
2022.
That's my personal
You wanted
favorite.
me to say it, right?
I just always have to ask it. That's a Gcap recap thing. But we experienced this in 2022. So that's always a pleasure. I got to experience with Geof too, but wouldn't recommend, right? Like I would never tell someone you gotta get the land, air, and sea unless you got someone who wants a chicken sandwich, a fish fillet, and a Big Mac.
I think I wouldn't run out to get it. It's not like a McRib.
Don't sell out. Don't sell out the local McDonald's over this.
Yeah, don't sell. Seriously, like it's $10. If there's one thing to do, like, so you and I though, Ryan, we took McDonald's best shot. So I think a spinoff, maybe next episode, we make our own hack and we try to make it like Thanksgiving special style, like where it don't look gross, right? Like fish and yeah. Fish dominates everything though. That's the only thing I don't like about the fish being on there. Like it took over too much.
Took over. Yes, remove the fish. Yeah. I'm even saying, what if we put they should have put the nuggets, although it probably would have been even harder to eat.
Oh, that would have been all over
the harder the nuggets instead of I don't even know. Yeah. I think we're on it with you were saying with the breakfast. That's more. That sounds.
We make our own brunch hack, right? To see what we can do to get a little bit crazier. Plus, Burger King to combat this craze got rid of the gimmicks. And just said they're going to bring back an old-time favorite, the Big King, which my favorite sandwich by far that Burger King has ever made. It is awesome. It is like a Big Mac, but with Whoppers. So.
And if you were able to put the magic Arby's sauce on that burger, I don't know.
I mean, Arby's sauce goes on everything.
Do they sell Arby's sauce?
Pasta, rice pudding. It goes. I'm just kidding. They, when I lived in North Carolina briefly, there was a store that sold them in these giant, like squeeze bottles. They sold them as a pack, the horsey and the Arby's. And I remember before I moved back home, I bought like a couple cases, like not cases, like a couple.
Yeah. But the
things of them. Yeah, they don't really sell them. That was.
Did it taste actually like the sauce though? Was the real sauce?
Oh, it was. It was from Arby's. It was Arby's branded and everything. It really tasted like Arby's sauce. Yep. Like you know how Taco Bell sells their stuff and it's like, oh, it's Taco Bell sauce, but it doesn't taste like Taco Bell sauce.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Like a product that has the name, but it's really.
Yes. This was legit Arby's sauce. It was really good. And the horsey sauce too. So it was side by side.
Horsey sauce. I love the horsey sauce. The horsey sauce. So why don't we say that then? Why don't we say, well, first off, subscribe, please, to the Gcap Recap channel if you didn't already, and this humble channel, if I've so made your night or your morning or your afternoon, we would love a subscription. That would be, and it definitely helps everything out. But let us know, is this something that you would like to see the two of us do? Seems to be a food thing that we have going on here. And Geof, do you have any final words about this experience?
I'm glad that I got to share it with you.
Thank you.
Our first time.
Same.
And yeah, in the comments, let us know. How about this? I'd like to hear if maybe somebody's already tried it.
Oh,
as well,
that's
and
even
what they think.
better. So you
Like
think
maybe we're crazy. Maybe it's the most delicious thing ever. But also, all depends. I'd have to do some kind of like contest around it. But see how many chicken McNuggets I can eat on a live
yeah,
stream
the nuggets come. Oh boy, I'll
in
be
one
sick
sitting.
sweating.
Or I think we should do the brunch, or we do the art. Well, I think your first Arby's would be fun. Like just because that's like that's not a challenge. It's just I'd like to see what you think.
Like I'm not trying to make you eat a God knows. Actually,
Oh
no,
yeah,
this was not again, this is not a mayonnaise cake from our Thanksgiving special. So this is fine. This was fine.
there's no luncheon loaf, right? Yeah, there's no pickles and what was that? What was that thing called? The pickles with
The
the
last Xander from
oh,
Chef
that was the
Xander.
worst thing I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Oh, the mayonnaise between that, the luncheon loaf that tasted like a tire, and God, oh God, memories.
Funny thing, I might as well tell you this while we're on the stream. The remember I thought I bought luncheon loaf and I couldn't find it for our stream, so I had to
Yes,
go
for
out
the
and buy.
stream.
I had to go buy Spam, and I was like, oh, I don't have the real. The other night I was looking for something that fell behind the cabinet thing. I pulled all this stuff out. I found the luncheon loaf. It fell behind this like weird lazy Susan thing we have, and I saw the luncheon loaf and I was like, I brought back all those memories.
Save it for the zombie apocalypse that's bound to happen.
It'll long outlive me, I'm sure. So it'll still be good after I'm long gone for future generations.
It's gonna be luncheon loafed.
But yeah, no, this was fun. I'm glad we got to experience it. Yeah, please follow Radical Retro Rewind. Follow this channel, and yeah, if you follow Gcap Recap, cool. Yeah, I would love to hear if people have tried it. I would love to hear people what they think of it or what they would like us to try next. So we gave them some options.
And when Geof isn't hanging out over here, he is on the Gcap Recap channel. Matter of fact, Tuesdays, we've been doing a lot of live shows with David from /Vision TV. Mm-hmm. And we have an upcoming one as well with David, but we also have an upcoming one with Al Acard.
Yes, we're going to be covering Mac and Me, where we're going to be eating more McDonald's.
This is not a sponsored video.
Oh, man, I wish McDonald's sponsor us. Not going to happen, but that would be cool. Or Arby's, anybody. Denny's
with your horsey sauce. You didn't mention Denny's. They don't. Not in this episode. They don't want us. They don't want us. So yes, that was another episode of the Radical Retro Rewind. Join us next time. You never know what we are doing over here. We're either eating, we're talking, singing,
digesting, regretting what we just ate,
Definitely. My stomach's a little gurgling. I feel the fish fillet talking to me a little. But all right, everyone. Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you for taking the time to check this out. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you didn't make you a little too nauseous by watching us eat.
Mukbanging community, we want in.
Yeah, my cholesterol's already there. Come on. Let's make
it worthwhile.
Let's make this official.
Make it worthwhile. Yeah.
Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.